when I was a kid back in the late 80s and early 90s, the place where shows happened more than any place else was malls.
Mm-hmm.
And my folks had no problem taking me to shows. You know why? Because that was 7 hours of free babysitting. They dropped my ass off at River Valley Mall in Lancaster, Ohio at 10 a.m. and they picked me up at 5 p.m.
Yep.
And I just wandered the mall, looking
Buying,
at cards,
selling cards.
buying and selling cards, ripping packs,
Hitting
taking
the
the
food
stuff I
court.
hit. Yeah. And I think that's happening at bigger shows now. People are dropping kids off. We'll see dads and sons together or dads and daughters together, but we'll also see just roving packs of under 16-year-old kids, hustling and working, which is awesome.
Yeah. So the quick question for those you listening is like, is it better for the hobby that they're being dropped off, or would it be better if they weren't and they had guidance and they only would get tables? And we know the answer to this.
Yes, we want them in the hobby. So how do we adapt shows? I guess the first question, if you're a promoter of a show, that I would be shocked if, again, back to what you said, we do a lot of smaller local shows.
Right.
Do you think that half of the promoters that do those shows have asked this one simple question? What's the purpose of my show? Do you think that question has entered their mind?
I think I think until the COVID boom, not so much. I do think there's been more thought gone in because there's more competition and it's forcing it, but not like on the front end.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the smaller shows.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of one where I've seen like, it's okay to give some flowers here.
Sure.
But like Rob down at Game Time, he's taken this show in a new area in Chillicothe. And he's done shows for a long time. This particular show, I see him being very thoughtful in his promoting, his marketing, the way he communicates with dealers and all that. So I see it happening, but there is a lane of promoters for every one of those stories. There's probably another
3,
60%
4, 5,
of the shows that it's my prison.
Yeah.
Right?
The purpose of the show,
inmates aren't going to run it.
The purpose of the show seems to be, how can I get paid as a promoter?
And they get pissy with the dealers. That's where I don't.
Yeah.
When that happens and they start giving the dealers attitude, like, I'm not going to drop names. There's a couple that we go to where I've told you in the last couple months, like, I would rather do less shows and go to way bigger ones the last 3 days and pay way more money not to deal with this.
Yeah, right.
Well,
so one of the things that when we look
you're like, easy now, bud.
I'll
let y'all figure out which ones.
When we look at this statement that John made about the Lake Worth Sports Card and Collectibles show, is it really about your dealers? Is this statement really about protecting your dealers?